Hey, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a long while since I've done a video, so I thought I would just do sort of like a quick update video, just kind of let you know like what I've been up to. The last 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I've actually been extremely sick. Right now I have sort of like this head cold congestion thing going on, and the week prior to that I had this crazy flu virus. At least that's what I think it was. Um, yeah, there seems to be some really wicked viruses going around right now. The flu that I had actually was so bad I had to go to the ER at like 1 in the morning, just because it was so extreme and probably the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. So for 2.5 weeks, I've just been completely out of it, and then on top of that, having to work and not really having any time to rest. It's been tough. So aside from that, I've also started a magazine with a few other people. I'm just one part of it. It's not like I'm like the owner or anything like that. But I am friends with the owner. And so that's been taking up a lot of time too. We're actually trying to launch the website by April. And so that only gives us like less than a month to build content to go on the website, and then we're going to start printing issues. Basically, it's called Tache Magazine. You can Google it. Hopefully the website will be up by the end of the month or early next month. We've already got a guy who's building it as we speak. But we're also on social media too. Instagram, Pinterest. I actually run the Pinterest for us. Twitter, Facebook, feed, all that good stuff. So just about every social network we're gonna be on. So it's TACHE Mag on pretty much everything. So like at Tache Mag, you'll find it there. So we've been really hustling, trying to build content for that. I'm a photographer, so I've been doing some photo shoots and things like that. But then me getting sick for 2 weeks has just like really put a halt in that, and a halt in everything else. I mean, that's not the only reason why I haven't done videos in a while. The other reason being that I haven't had anything to review. I've been trying to get a hold of some of the vaping donuts. I don't know if you guys have seen those. Anybody who subscribes to Rip Trippers knows about those. And actually Grim Green, I think, tweeted or put up on his Instagram just like a little quick thing about him, that he liked him. And I really, really want to get a hold of some of those to review, because I think that, to me, those are sort of a game changer. But they've been sold out consistently every time I go to the website, and for good reason. They're not expensive. I think you get like 5 of them for $17 or $18, somewhere in the vicinity of that. Don't quote me on that, but it's under $20 for like a set of, I believe it's 4 or 5. So that to me is a great deal, especially if they last for a long time. I mean, your average coil that you build is going to last you probably, several months at the very least, maybe even up to like 6 months. So if these last the same amount of time, or even a little bit longer, that's an even better deal. To me, just because of the ease of use, and the fact that you don't have to build anything, you don't have to do any wraps or anything like that. Obviously you can get a spool of Kanthal for like $3, and that'll get you dozens of builds, depending on how you build your coils. But so it is a little bit higher, but the fact that you don't have to do anything, you just throw them in there, really awesome. So for anybody who hasn't seen those, doesn't know what I'm talking about, just look it up on YouTube. I'm sure more people than Rip Trippers have done reviews on them, but I think they're really cool, and I think they're definitely going to change the game. So I'm trying to get a hold of those so I can do a review and show you guys how they work and all that good stuff. But aside from that, there hasn't really been anything that I've been wanting to get that, to me, would be affordable. I've been looking into getting like a new mechanical mod, because I do kind of want one, but they're just so expensive. And I'm glad that going back to Rip Trippers, this might as well be the Rip Trippers video, but he actually said on one of his more recent videos that the prices needed to come down on the mechanical mods. And I'm so glad that he said that. I'm so glad that somebody more popular than me has that same opinion, because I've been saying that for like the last year and a half. And it's like, yeah, it's cool that people are coming up with these concepts and taking this time to really make sure that they're quality. But, just like he said, it's like, you know, people are asking over $200, and then China makes a knockoff for like $50. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm not saying that people's time and money is only worth $50, you know, but I think that we need to, you know, the prices need to come down pretty significantly on that kind of stuff. You know, it's like I wouldn't have a problem paying like $100 for like some of these mods that go for 250. You know, wouldn't quite be impulse buy territory for me, but it would be something I really wouldn't have to think about. I'd be like, oh, $100, and that looks like a really solid, really well-made mod. Cool, you know? And, you know, I know that a lot of it's like they're not mass-produced, they're limited quantities, and they're like art pieces, you know? I totally get that. It's just, you know, you want to put as many of these devices in the hands of as many people as you possibly can. For like, you know, $180 to like $250, it's got to be limited. You know what I mean? So that's why so many things like that, like the iTaste MVP, are so much more popular. You know, it's like $60 will get you the device and a tank to go along with it. You know, it's just that's a much cheaper buy-in. Anyway, so you know, things like that. I was thinking about getting one of the MIG Sig kits because everybody's like, just, you know, it's like the God eSig, the God Sig alike. But I just haven't really pulled the trigger on that yet. I'm just, you know, I would like to, but I don't know. There's other things that I need to use my money for at this point. So, anyway, so yeah, I just haven't really found, you know, the stuff that really interests me enough to really purchase it and buy it. And I don't have vendors banging down my door trying to send me stuff to review. So, I'm for the most part, I'm buying all my own stuff. So, anyway, that's just like a quick-ish update, although we're going on like, what, 7 minutes now. So, anyway, that's what I've been up to. So, you know, more to come, as I, you know, actually get stuff to review. I may actually do a camera review because I got a new camera. So for anybody who likes photography, hopefully that'll be cool. It'll just be my thoughts on the camera that I bought. I really like it, but as compared to my old camera. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well, and hopefully you guys don't get sick. And if you do, just know that I literally feel your pain. Drink lots of fluids, get lots of rest, and yeah, you guys have a great day. Take care.